Welcome back to Hot Water Wrestling, everybody. And here today, busted out the Edge hat. Haven't had this on in a little while. And of course, I'm wearing this because it's been announced that he's going into the WWE Hall of Fame. And it was also announced that the Four Horsemen are going in. So two amazing inductees. I hope to attend that event. I hope to attend a lot. What I'm trying to say is I hope to keep my schedule clear during WrestleMania weekend to see all the events and to also hopefully get to hang out with some of the YouTube community on here, the IWC, YWC community here. Say hi to everybody. Right now I'm scheduled to go to WrestleMania, of course, but I'm going to try to at least get the Hall of Fame. I'd like to do that because I'm probably never going to get a chance to ever do that again. But anyways, I came on here to just, talk about some wrestling. It's been a little while since I've done so. Brodus Clay made his debut on Monday Night Raw. I'm sure a lot of you have seen frickin' Yaya 88's video about it. I just want to say that I completely agree with him that these Funkster Disco Inferno characters are a road to nowhere, especially for the big man. One guy he didn't mention was a wrestler named the One Man Gang, who switched his gimmick to being Akeem, and he came out and he danced all funky and his big fat ass, and he went right down the shit pipe. The One Man Gang was a great character. I don't know why they scrapped that, and especially he had the Master of Style Slick as his manager, and the One Man Gang with the Master of Style. I mean, that's street, that's some fucking cool shit. And they killed it, and they made Akeem this like born again African prince who was a white guy. I don't even know what the heck they were thinking, but it took the guy's character down the pipes. And freaking Yaya 88 brought up a great point that we were shown these teasers and these clips, and we were expecting some kind of brutal monster who was going to come in and be a devastating force, Brodus fat ass Clay. And I never really liked the guy to begin with, but it was like, all right, yeah, we got another crazy loose cannon monster running around. I could always use another one of those, but instead we get this fruitcake. I don't know if he's really a fruitcake, but lame. Just a lame ass. I mean, just freaking lame. Dusty Rhodes, it's funny that that was mentioned in his video. Dusty Rhodes is the only guy who can pull something like that off. He was an originator. He was a genius on the mic. And I'm not going to go as far to call Dusty Rhodes a funkster like that was his whole thing. But, early in his career, when he started getting famous, he would wear these crazy outfits and crazy hats, and he'd, ham it all up in the ring and do his dancing. So he definitely was funky. And of course, when he came to the WWF, Vince made him wear that yellow polka dotted outfit and gave him that song, "I'm Just a Common Man," which is a funky song, and kind of took that to a new height. But for some reason, it all felt natural with Dusty. And these other guys they do it with, they're cheesy, they're lame, they're stupid, okay? And yeah, I mean, maybe WWE will swerve and make Brodus Clay a monster after all once they find out this doesn't work. But, when they design a character, they factor in all these things, like the marketability and the t-shirts they can make and the variety of their roster and the entrance and blah, blah, blah. So it's not just, they say, oh, you can go out there and be this funky guy. Some person in WWE Creative has everybody convinced that this is not just the right move for the TV program, but it's a right move for marketing and money making and all that. I'm sure a lot of you have heard that, the reason we still have the spinner belt is that it's one of the biggest selling items on the WWE shop, and for some reason fans love it. I mean, John Cena himself said he wants to get rid of the stupid thing, and they keep it. I think that they definitely need to do an angle with the spinner belt. Let's talk about this, why not? It's been a long time since someone has destroyed a belt, and defaced a belt. So it would be really nice if that belt just got mangled, you know what I mean? Just tore up. That would be excellent. You know, they should have had CM Punk do it. But one day, someone needs to just take that belt and run it over to Carr. I don't know what they're going to do with it. Light it on fire and just get a new belt. You know, if The Rock ever won it, that's a great opportunity to do that. I would not rule that out, by the way, The Rock winning the WWE Championship. I know you're going to say I'm nuts, but I wouldn't rule it out, guys. Anyways, seems like Zack Ryder has a kayfabe injury. We don't know if it's a real injury or not. At least I haven't heard. But I do like what they're doing with his character. I'm not the biggest Zack Ryder fan in a sense of his gimmick. But the man he is and what he's done to get himself over, you know, hats off to him for sure. And you know what? I'm starting to actually just kind of enjoy him being around and doing his thing. So that's not bad, you know. We'll see what happens there. He's kind of getting over on me, and I was kind of stubborn about it. And then of course we have you know, Daniel Bryan. Here we go again with that. There's shades of a possible heel turn. You know, I think that he would work better as a heel, actually. I like him being a face, don't get me wrong, but he needs to do something to kind of spice it up. He could kind of really take on that Kurt Angle role if... you know, if he takes it all the way. You know, Jack Swagger, I understand, is kind of like the Kurt Angle 2.0, like from a looks perspective and all that stuff. But I think that, and not taking anything away from Swagger, because I do think he has a future, and I like Jack. But I do think Daniel Bryan can really be taken seriously as this technical wizard, this master wrestler. I mean, he already is by true wrestling fans, taken seriously. But as a heel, he can really hone in on that, and I think he can do some really amazing things. And I think that he is a smart ass, you know, and his heel run in ROH was very cool. And you know, I just think it could work out for him. I guess I say his heel run in the Indies because I think he was a heel in other promotions as well. But definitely look forward to that. I'm hoping to be able to see the Royal Rumble right now. It's kind of in jeopardy. I'm going to try to pull it off because that's an event. You know, I try to always see the big four every year. I usually see about 8 pay-per-views a year that I actually watch on television and don't have to go watch them afterwards somewhere else. But we'll see what happens there. And there was something else I wanted to talk about. I can't quite remember what it is. I guess I'll just have to make another video. But if you guys have any questions for me or whatever, put them down in the comment box below. And thanks for watching my videos. And I will see you next time on Hot Water Wrestling.